Okay. Okay. We're here for the Mount Zion Lady Braves versus the Lincoln Railers. Has some technical difficulties there, but we got it all sorted out now. Mount Zion in the red, Lincoln in the white, and I got Nathan with me today.
Yeah, how's it going?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just great. So, Kendall Iwanski trying to take that ball off of number 5 on Lincoln. She eventually does. She has her center backs, but she's going to go up to Isabel Stott. Isabel Stott can look for the switch of fields through Emma. Emma's going to split that to Brenna. Brenna can turn. And the ball's going to roll out here to Chloe Davis, but Brenna just takes it herself. Boston going back to Brenna. Brenna going for that ball through to Boston. Boston showing some pace here. She's going to beat her defender to that. She's in one-on-one with the keeper. Good ball by Brenna. And she can't keep that one in, so it's going to be a goal kick. Really good chance there for Mount Zion.
Yeah, we're going to have a real interesting game if they're able to keep that pace up through a majority of the game.
Yeah, Boston pretty easily able to beat her defender there. So 0-0. If you're just joining us, game just started. Lincoln take that goal kick and eventually rolls out for a Lincoln throw.
Thanks, Brando. I'm coming back here. Okay.
So Lincoln take the throw in. Don't know if it came in. So it did, and it's Mount Zion's throw. Looks like Chloe Davis is going to take it. Oh, I think she had an illegal throw in. So today we got, for ball boys, I can't tell who the one on the far side is, but Crawford had a ball boy one of the games, Nathan, so we were judging his performance.
Oh, really?
No, he's not this time.
Well, I can tell that he's not doing it right now.
Yeah, unless he's turned into a younger child. Handball in the middle of the box there, so it's going to be a Lincoln free kick. Right about the PK spot.
Lincoln's really going to be looking for a good clear here, as it's really been on their side nonstop so far this game.
So Wrigley Donahue picks that one up, trying to force it through to Brenna. Emma picks it up with time. Finds Katie. Katie tries to split through that center back, outside back gap. The ball goes off a Lincoln Railer defender for a Mount Zion throw.
Just going to throw that in right away to try and get in before Lincoln gets set up.
Yeah, Isabel appeared to just be offside there. And it's going to be a Lincoln free kick. So, ball finds its way to Emma. Emma can find Brenna. Brenna goes for a bit of a fake shot. Gonna try and dribble through these Lincoln defenders. And now Lincoln can spring an attack. Trying to find their striker number 2. Poor touch there. And Emma can find that over the top to Isabel. But good defense there by Lincoln.
As the defender kind of picked up some help from her mid there.
Yeah.
Try and pinch.
So Mount Zion's just gonna have to spread out the field and try and just pick this stubborn Lincoln defense apart. Lincoln pretty compact when it comes to their center backs, but they can find joy down here with Boston Flanagan. Goes for a little bit of a cut. Can't get by her defender, and ball ends up in Lincoln's keeper's hands. She's going to go for the punt. Only real option up top is number 2, giving Emma some light pressure. Emma just kind of going right back into that Lincoln pressure, but eventually ends up in a Mount Zion throw. So Lincoln finally looking to get that ball out of their defensive end. And 2's going to apply some pressure to Macy Fleming. Macy Fleming can't get by her, but ball appeared to knock off of 2's foot, so it's going to be a Mount Zion throw.
as the rest of the Lincoln team was a little slow
Yeah.
getting up on the offensive side there. And they're just forcing two to take that all by herself.
Yeah,
So
Lincoln-
Macy was able to apply some pressure there on the side.
Yeah, Lincoln going to have to try and get numbers up quicker. Yeah, that ball just floats above the Lincoln defense, and Wrigley called offside.
No, she looked pretty clean on it from up
Yeah.
here. I saw her purposely watching her pace to make sure that she wasn't getting in front of that back line of defense until the ball got in front of her.
Yeah, she appeared to just run right along that Lincoln defense before the ball came over. So unlucky to see that for Wrigley, but Lincoln free kick, and we'll see what they can do with this. Ball goes right to Kendall Iwanski. Has her options in the midfield. Katie can turn. Goes back to Emma. Emma has Brenna. Brenna can turn. Brenna has no real outside option, but Boston Flanagan makes a great run, and she's in one-on-one. Takes a big touch and set up her shot. Good defense there by the Lincoln Railer. Great hustle not to give up on that and give Boston some trouble.
As she applied just last few seconds there, some heavy defense that altered Boston's shot. It's really not giving Boston as much power on that as much she wanted.
Yeah, that was some great hustle by Lincoln. And that's going to be a Lincoln throw. Yeah, hopefully we don't have anything like last game on Friday. Hopefully Emma Courts is doing better now. Had that bad injury. So we don't want to see that today. Emma has some pressure from Lincoln on her back. Finds Katie. Katie can turn. Has Brenna between the lines. Brenna's going to run at that Lincoln defense, and she's going to go through like a hot knife through butter. And there she picks up the goal. Great job by Brenna. Easy finish there for her. And Mount Zion take a 1-0 lead.
Once she's able to get that ball and cut through those two defenders right down the middle, she's really straight on the getaway there.
Yeah, she's going to make fun of me for saying a hot knife through butter. 'Cause I said that last time, but that was exactly what it was. Straight through the Lincoln defense. And Macy Fleming picks this one up. Lincoln just kind of give that one away. Lincoln with some very light pressure. Nothing that's going to trouble the Mount Zion defense on turning it over. And Katie can go for that straight ball through. Lincoln player tried to play that, so she's still onside. Lincoln showing some great recovery pace. Riley Donahue's going to fight for that. Gives it back to Isabel Stott. And Lincoln, yeah, just trying to get out. Mount Zion suffocating them. Brenna going to try and get on her left foot. And just over.
And the kick is good.
Yeah. 3
Wrigley would have
points.
been pretty safe and through with that, but looks like she wasn't quite expecting the receive there.
Yeah. Yeah, Brenna's dangerous when she gets on her left foot like that, so Lincoln lucky to get away with that one. And Lincoln take the free kick. Goes off of Chloe Davis. And it's a Lincoln throw. And they're going to let Lincoln sub here. I can't tell. 25. So 25 coming in. Brenna's going to drop that back to Bria. Bria just passing that to her center back partner, Macy Fleming. Emma can find some width here, has a bunch of time. Katie's going to find it. Isabel Stotton, but good recovery by number 5, and 5's going to possibly see this out for a throw-in. She's going to try and keep it in. Has the option up the line, where you play some good defense and sees that out for Lincoln throw.
If they were just able to get just a tad bit more of a lead on that ball there, Isabel, that was going to be a real good pass up for them.
So ball goes off of the inside of Isabel's foot, and it's a Lincoln throw. That's going to be a Mount Zion throw now. Bunch of throw-ins here. I can't tell who's doing ball boy or ball girl, whatever you want to call it.
It's still hung up on that?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure it out. I can't tell from here. I can't see the far side either. I think it might be Lucas Shear, but I could be wrong. Lincoln is going to spring an attack. One of the first ones so far this game, and Bria puts an end to that one, but Lincoln can come back here with the throw. Wrigley Donahue just cheating on that Lincoln defense right now. You can't see it with the camera, but she's sitting behind those Lincoln defenders, and they're not on half, so find that early ball, and Donahue could be in. So Kendall Iwanski finds Emma. Emma has tons of real estate here. Finds Brenna. Brenna has that ball through to Boston. Boston's in. Onside by plenty. See if Lincoln can recover. Boston's in. And she finishes it. Great job, Boston. Lincoln unable to catch up to her that time. And Boston makes a score 2-0. Brenna.
Assisted by Brenna
From
Just run out a little bit of room there on the baseline. She's able to pull the goalie off towards her side, and she's able to make a real smart decision getting that cross in with the space that she had left.
Yeah. And one-on-one like that, keeper's kind of just in no man's land, just hoping that they can guess the right side. Boston did a great job at finishing there. Katie can't get that away from the defender, so Lincoln picked that up. They're going to go long, finds its way to Bria's feet. Bria trying to go to Kendall. Kendall has some help from Katie in the middle. Isabel down the line. Going to look for a switch. And ball gets slipped through to Brenna. Brenna's onside. So eventually the flag is raised, and it's going to be an offside, yeah.
That was a real close call, but it was the right call, as Brenna was a little expectant in on that one.
Yeah. The ball was played just like a second or two sooner. She was in there. So Lincoln take this free kick. Brenna heads it. Isabel's going to try and fight for that one. Brenna eventually finds it. She's going to lay it back to Kendall. Kendall has Bria as an option. She's going to use that. Bria finds Katie. Katie lays it off to Emma. Emma has the switch to Chloe Davis, but she's going to go right down the middle, try and find Wrigley Donahue, but unable to do that. Lincoln pick it up. Boston giving them a little bit of a problem here, and it's going to end up as a Lincoln throw.
As that Lincoln defender is just barely able to edge the ball off on Boston at the last second.
Yeah.
That was a good opportunity trap there.
Nice turn by Brenna. Brenna looking to do a move, and she finishes. Great job by Brenna. Great little behind the leg chop. I want to say Boston.
As Brenna Frommelt's already well on her way to a hat trick this game.
Yeah. I mentioned her 2K takeover last time she scored a hat trick, and she didn't know what that was. So Mount Zion applying the pressure, and Brenna makes it 3-0 with 26 minutes left in this half. Katie doing some nice little moves here in the midfield. Can't find Emma, but Chloe Davis picks up the ball. Gets it to Boston. Boston, Chloe going to kind of switch positions real quick. Macy's going to dribble right through those Lincoln defenders. And that's going to be a Mount Zion throw. They have a great footwork there by Brenna on that goal and making it 3-0. Brenna has tons of time here. There's another behind the leg chop, trying to slip it through to Wrigley. Wrigley can't get to that, and that's going to be a ball for the goalkeeper. Yeah.
It's an easy ball for the pickup there.
Mm-hmm.
As the Lincoln defenders just kind of walled Wrigley off, letting the ball get to their keeper.
So Kendall Iwanski has it. Goes back to Bria. Bria, no real issues this game. Hasn't had too much to do. Plays up ball to Macy. Emma can turn. Chloe takes a touch. It pops up on her. Macy trying to clean that up, but now Lincoln are in. See if Lincoln can do anything. First real touches in the Mount Zion's 18-yard box. And Bria cleans it up, does a great job with some of her first work she has to do this game, and does it well. Boston trying to find Brenna. Brenna just lays it off to Chloe. Chloe does it one times back to Brenna, and Brenna's trying to go down the left-hand side, but can't get past number 15 on Lincoln. That's going to be a Mount Zion throw. So Boston has Brenna, does a nice little chop, finds Wrigley. Wrigley's in. Wrigley can finish, and Wrigley does. 4-0. Great job by Mount Zion, and good find by Boston.
As Mount Zion is already showing their dominance early on.
Yeah, nice touch there by Wrigley to just get by her defender and make that a one-on-one with the keeper. He just puts it right in the top corner. Doesn't even give the keeper a chance.
As Mount Zion's already to a quick 4-0 lead with just under 25 minutes left to go here in the first half.
Isabel trying to find Brenna, but Lincoln player in the way. We're going to come out here to number 19. 19 trying to do some moves on Isabel. Has number 7 as an option. 7 can turn. 7 finds that split ball through to number 2, and number 2 gotten by Chloe Davis. Gets the Meg, but can't find her teammate. And Boston picks this up. Yeah, good work by Boston, playing as a winger, but working back. Tries to find Brenna. Brenna's in a foot race with number 6 maybe. Finds Boston back. Wrigley has a defender on her back, so she's going to go back to Emma. And that finds its way to Isabel on the other side of the field now. Good switch of fields by Mount Zion. Taking their time with this attack, trying to really put the Lincoln Railers to the sword. Kendall finds Katie. Katie slips it through to Isabel. Isabel has Wrigley all by herself, and Wrigley is going to be offside. Yeah. Just kind of going too slow there.
As Isabel really had more of a clear path to that than Wrigley. She kind of made the questionable decision and try and pass it in, instead of just trying to take it up there on the right side.
Isabel just needed to get that up the field a little bit faster, and Wrigley would have been onside. So 25 picked it up here, going to have some pressure from Isabel, but gets it by Isabel, and 19's trying to find 14 on Lincoln. Giving Bria some work. On Zion having some questions asked by Lincoln. Your parents saying shoot it, doesn't really have a shot there. Brenna eventually works back and gets back to Boston, but she can't find Boston. And Lincoln has to stay in an attack here and trying to bring this game back. And yeah, Boston pulled back there, so. Mount Zion free kick. So 20 minutes left to go. If you're just joining us, the score is 4-0. Goals by Brenna, 2 goals, and Wrigley Donahue and Boston Flanagan. So some good work by the Lady Braves and looking to extend that lead. Kendall Iwanski can find Katie Oliger in the middle. 14 kind of strips it off her. Can't keep that one in. It's a Mount Zion throw. Mount Zion's going to be allowed to sub here. Ali Root and I believe Haley Bolin are coming in here. Ali Root. Haley Bolin. And so Haley's going to take that free kick. Going to be her first thing she's got to do. And going to be called for an illegal throw-in. Just didn't go all the way over her head. Bria can deal with that. Clears it up to Katie Oliger. Haley has some pressure coming here for number 19. 14 finds her. 19 trying to keep this in, just can't. And Haley will have another throw-in, chance at redemption. Throw this one in all the way over her head. Oh, Haley's not going to take it. It's going to be Bria. She's like, I'm not doing it again. Bria can clear that. Can only find its way to number 14. 7 looking to get a shot, but Macy Fleming deals with it. And she fights her way through that Lincoln midfield and finds Brenna, who's going to dribble at that Lincoln defense. And finds a great ball to Wrigley Donahue. And she's in one-on-one with the keeper. Keeper comes out. Keeper makes a save. Great foot save by the Lincoln keeper. Wrigley trying to place that in a corner, not going for power. Good idea by her. And Brenna looking for that slip ball in, but doesn't get any runs. And Chloe Davis eventually kicks that out for a Lincoln goal kick.
I like how Chloe's getting high. She used to kind of sag, so that's helping quite a bit.
A great run by Wrigley Donahue and a great pass by Brenna Frommel. And the AC just came on. Nathan, I don't know if you noticed, but there's birds in here, so they kind of chirp every once in a while. I don't know if they do that during the boys' soccer, but...
No, I haven't really been hearing them during boys' soccer, but I do know that there's some gaps for them to get in. As I heard them a little bit during the football season earlier.
Yeah, they're nice. They're cheerleaders, so...
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't bring Abby as your cheerleader.
She's got work tonight. So Brenna...
The kick is good again.
Yeah, just gets underneath that. Can't redirect that towards goal. And it's going to be a goal kick. Brenna making the ball boy, ball girl work. Both of them, actually.
Oh, crap. I missed this. Oh, Kendall back in? Back in for the brace? Kendall what?
Is she? Oh, yeah, she is. And that is a throw-in for Mount Zion.
Yeah, I know you said that we'd get confused earlier, but Emma was walking out. I was like, what? She just got out.
Yeah. And Lincoln not going to let that one run. They're going to try and get that back out, but now another Mount Zion throw here on that left sideline. And another throw-in. 17 minutes left for a 4-0 Mount Zion. Allie Root trying to find Boston, but too short for that pass. Ball moving around in this final third for Mount Zion. Brenna just trying to string a ball through, working those Lincoln midfielders. And Lincoln trying to get this ball up the field. Numbers kind of slowly getting up. And Wrigley can strip that from the center back. Has a run coming from Allie Root. Katie has it now. Katie trying to find Allie. Allie can go back to Katie. Ball can get switched. Chloe Davis with an option in. And Brenna going to take that herself. Keeper got a hand to it, and it's going to be a corner. Good idea there from Brenna. lots of just room to shoot and say, hey, why not have a crack at it?
Yeah, the keeper got real lucky that the ball rolled off to her right
Yeah.
side instead of her left.
Yeah, that would have been, because I don't know if that shot was going in. I think it was going wide. Yeah, good corner. Dropped right to the feet of Mount Zion and Lincoln. Lincoln find its way out. And 10 can turn, and Macy's going to have to deal with this. Has her inside option of number 2, but she just beats Macy, but Macy recovering. And finds its way to Berea. Ball's bouncing around. Chloe Davis kicks it out with her thigh, and it's going to be a Lincoln throw in the corner. Better than a corner kick. So.
Yeah, I think Davis saw that it was just barely going to miss the corner kick, and she just decided to let it roll out for that deep throw.
Last game, a ball got played into someone, and they thought the player was offside. So the ball bounced off the corner flag and stayed in, and everyone didn't notice it. And they were like, oh, the ball went out. But the ball didn't go out, so it was like 20 seconds after, everyone was like, oh, the ball's still in. So they all went sprinting after it.
Did they score on that one, Flo?
No, they didn't score off it, but it was, yeah.
I know it's kind of like those things in football wherever they throw the pass, then
Brenna Frommelt's here, and she can get a chance to get a hat trick. Lincoln kind of just giving up, and Brenna finishes. Great job by Brenna using her left foot, finding the other opposite side of the keeper, and makes it 5-0. So what were you saying? Nate?
yeah, well, of course, Brenna's more important than me, so got to give her her spotlight. But it's like in football, whenever the receiver goes down, but they never ground him.
Yeah.
And so then he just gets back up and starts running with it, and they're like, what? And they just call a touchdown.
And Lincoln looking for some answers here. The ball finds its way to Macy now. Lincoln not really causing any problems, but a weak passer for Macy. Springs a Lincoln attack. Katie working back. Lincoln have options in the middle. Katie deals with it, and Katie's going to kick that out for a Lincoln throw. So 13 minutes left. Mount Zion up 5-0. Brenna Frommelt hat trick. Wrigley Donahue and Boston Flanagan goal. And Mount Zion have the lead 5-0. And I think that was Emma Shoemaker coming in for Brenna. And it finds its way to Emma. Emma kicked that out. Allie Root's going to chase it down. Just to the feet of number 4 on Lincoln. And now I have my blind spot in this press box that's blinding me of everything that's going on right now. Yeah, handball, but ref doesn't call it.
Unintentional.
Yeah, Mason get away. Gets it to.
As Katie's trying to ground it here.
Yeah. Job by Katie just to settle that ball down and just, hey, I can just lay this back, settle the ball down, and spring an attack. But Haley Bolson kicks that into a Lincoln defender, and Mount Zion throw. And Haley Bolson takes that throw in to Kendall Iwanski. Bria can find the switch. Too much on that, but it's going to be an easy one for Emily to pick up. First real work she's had to do all day. And she's going to spread this out to Chloe Davis. And Katie one-times that to Isabel, who's playing on this left-hand side now. And Wrigley's going to chase this down. Wrigley can almost get through. Wrigley's going to get to that eventually, I would think. Number 16 or 18. I'm not sure what number that was, but beats Wrigley to the ball and kicks it out for a Mount Zion throw.
As Lincoln really had the clear advantage on that ball, Wrigley was able to really put her foot down and get cover a lot of distance real quick to almost actually intercept that ball.
A lot of Mount Zion's goals honestly looking a lot alike. Just pace, beating that Lincoln defense, and able to have those one-on-ones with the goalie. Kendall goes for the cut inside, cutting again, has a shot. It's going to go right in the hands of Lincoln Railers keeper. And score remains 5-0. So going for that punt. Boston, I think is, no, it's Haley still. Haley's playing out on this right. And good defense there by Haley. Kicks that against number 15 on Lincoln and gets that free kick. Or not free kick, throw in. She gets that one all the way over her head, unlike last time. And good job by Haley to learn from her mistakes and move on from them. Allie finds Boston. He finds that ball through the Allie. Allie has Isabel Stott on the back post. Can she get it there? Allie just trying to go a little bit further. Too big of a touch, and Lincoln. Lincoln picks up that ball.
As the goalie short balls it again.
Yeah. Yeah, they call it handball. So 10 minutes left to go. Mount Zion putting Lincoln to the sword here so far. Looking to extend it by more now. The birds are here. Kiager hits a shot. Goes right into the hands of the Lincoln keeper, but good idea by Katie. Pretty good contact on that shot. Lincoln keeper in a good position to stop that.
Not to throw any shade at Miss Catherine, but I know a different Oliger who would have put that in.
I actually threw some shade at Jonathan earlier. Katie took a PK, and Katie scored it. And we kind of made fun of Jonathan on here we said that would be right through the uprights.
Well, that's always what Derek and Johnny do. They always just kick it. They'll be like point blank with the goal, and they'll still somehow get it over the top crossbar.
You hear that, Derek? You suck. Okay, anyway.
And Dylan was better.
We're not trying to shame anyone here, but sorry, Derek. Dylan was better. Dylan was actually, I think, reffing here the other night.
Yeah, I saw Dylan here a few weeks ago reffing.
Yeah. So Allie Root can take this throw in. Keep on thinking free kick. Yeah. So Sophie comes in. Sophia Byers. Emma picks that up. Emma can go at this Lincoln defense. Brings it to Katie. Katie doing a little bit of a pullback. Gets it to Kendall. Kendall takes a big touch. Gets it back to Katie. Katie can have a shot. Katie takes that shot. Ball's going wide, and Lincoln keeper picks it up. Kendall can turn. Kendall has, Katie has an option. Kendall taking this at the Lincoln midfield. Lincoln midfield dealing with it, and Lincoln defense dealing with it as well, and just punting that out of there. And Lincoln is we're going to attack here. We're going to try to clear that, and clears it off of a Lincoln defender, and Mount Zion throw. And a throw in here from Sophia Byers. Kendall turns. Kendall finds Emma. Emma has time and space. She can find Boston. Boston has that overlap from Allie Root. Allie Root going back to Boston. Boston can run through her, showing her speed. Decides just to kind of dribble this around, and Lincoln deal with it. Staley Root taking this throw in. Goes to Katie. Huge gap to that Lincoln defense, but no runs coming through. Emma's trying to get through. Emma can't catch on to it, but Boston can, and Boston can have a shot. Boston shoots it right at that Lincoln keeper. Had the Lincoln keeper begging for mercy there.
Lucky for the keeper. I think Boston got a little bit of a shooter's fright there. Your point blank, somehow it always ends up right to the keeper.
A good job by Lincoln keeper, though, to fill that frame and stay big. I'd say equal to Boston's shot. Macy picking this up at the back line, but she can only find 12 on Lincoln. Macy eventually deals with it, finding Allie. Allie can turn, tons of real estate, but 15 on Lincoln working back, and Allie only runs into the midfield. And this ball is just going to stay in, but stays in, it stays in. But 33 is going to be called offside.
No, she's still good.
I know, but the flag's up over there. But Alex isn't going to call that, and he's going to wave it off, and Mount Zion are going to play it from Emily. Punts up to Katie. Katie chests it down. Katie lays that back to Bria. Bria finds Kendall. Kendall lays it back to Emma, and Kendall has some options going through to Boston. Boston and one-on-one with the keeper again, showing that pace. Can she finish? And she does. Great job. 6-0. Boston with 2. Brenna with 3. And Wrigley Donahue with 1. So Mount Zion showing their dominance in this first half. And 4 minutes left. Mount Zion up 6-0. And Lincoln gonna get this kickoff here. So Mount Zion right now, as it stands going into the half, up 6. Now I'm not gonna say anything, but the boys played Lincoln in the season. I wasn't there, but Lincoln did score 4 with like 6 minutes left on Mount Zion. So they're gonna be looking to do that here. Keep themselves in the game. That was the boys' team, but hope to have that type of attack. So Katie can turn, and Lincoln eventually pick it up. They're gonna try and spring an attack. That attack breaks down at Sophia Byers, and Emma trying to get by number 13, tries to slip that through to Isabel, but Isabel not making that run, and Lincoln just going to deal with it by kicking it out. So some new faces in here this half so far. Ren Bush and I believe Piper Crowder. Yeah, Piper Crowder in now. So Mount Zion looking to go into their bench and find some help. Isabel can find Boston. Boston looking for some help. Finds Katie. Katie can hit a shot. And the new keeper for Lincoln picks that one up with 3 minutes left to go. So Macy passes that to Emma, but that ball gets stripped off by her by number 10. It's going to stay with Mount Zion. Lincoln looking to sub. Kendall lets that ball run past her. And Lincoln picked that up. 14 trying to go straight through Mount Zion. Sticking with it. But Bria eventually gets to it and has Ren, but can't get that ball to Ren. And Zion throw. So Sophia looking for some help. Nice throwing by her. It's right to Katie. Katie looking to do some moves. And that's going to be all Lincoln throw-in so they can sub. 15. Yeah, 15. So Sophia uses her head there. 14 tried to sell that with her thigh. Boston trying to win that from Mount Zion. Has Katie. Katie lets that run by her. And 13 deals with it. Kendall, no real attacking support. And the ball gets away from her. Kendall wins that. Kendall cuts it back. Gives it to Katie. Katie has some defensive options through the back. Gets it to Bria. Bria tries to one-time that to Emma. And Macy clears that. Kendall can turn. Kendall trying to find some help up top. The ball gets away from her. Macy tries to clear that. Goes to her legs. 10 looking for a cross. And Emily Lewis deals with it. First shot. And she deals with that pretty easily. Good job by Emily. Katie sells that one out of the air. Going out to Ren. Ren's going to have to chase this one down. And the ball eventually rolls out for Mount Zion throw. And Mount Zion going to have 10 seconds to try and get this one down the field. Sophia Byers going to take this throw. Throws it to Boston, who has no time left on the clock. And Mount Zion going to half with a 6-0 lead and hoping to possibly extend that in the second half.
At this time, Braves TV would like to thank the following sponsors for their support: ADM and ADMCares, Decatur Dental Care, Kevin Fritzsche of Brinkoetter Realtors, Land of Lincoln Credit Union, the Mount Zion Foundation for Quality Education, Peerless Cleaners, Staley Credit Union, the 217 Wiffleball Classic, and Wilson Garage Doors. Decatur Dental Care, located at 3737 East US Route 36, provides general dentistry for the whole family. Their dentists, including Dr. Kelly Clark, Dr. Melissa Burnett, Dr. Charles Stone, and Dr. Brittany Keck-Flory, are currently accepting new patients. Call 217-423-2400 or visit their website at DecaturDentalCare.com to schedule an appointment. From all of the staff at Decatur Dental Care, go Braves. Wilson Garage Doors Incorporated, opening new doors for Central Illinois. Services include sales and installation of CHI and Haas overhead doors and LiftMaster and linear garage door openers, adjusting or replacing torsion and extension springs, yearly maintenance to increase longevity of springs and openers, and installation of entry and storm doors. Wilson Garage Doors Incorporated is fully insured. We take pride in our work and excellent customer service. We have over 55 years of combined overhead door experience, so call or text us today at 217-855-6672. Go Braves. Land of Lincoln Credit Union is a locally owned financial institution with nearly 75 years of service to Central Illinois. LLCU staff is dedicated to helping the community by providing sound financial education and quality banking products and services. Become a member today by simply living or working in one of the 27 Illinois counties LLCU serves. Visit llcu.org to learn more. LLCU is federally insured by the NCUA. Land of Lincoln Credit Union. Bank on learning more. Peerless Cleaning and Restoration Services is the local cleaning experts you can trust. That's why since 1945, Peerless has been serving Central Illinois homes and businesses with pride. Whether it's simple and quick carpet cleaning, air duct cleaning, dry cleaning, or emergency water damage and fire restoration, Peerless is always there for you. The 217 Wiffleball Classic is the local 501c3 that was formed to raise funds to further education, awareness, and research of Alzheimer's disease, both locally and nationally. They are also proud to be able to support their community by providing resources for local families in their time of need. For more information on their upcoming backyard wiffle ball tournament on August 10th to 15th, please visit their webpage at 217wbclassic.org. Thanks for tuning in this afternoon. We will get back to the girls soccer game of the Lady Braves versus the Lady Railers momentarily.
second half of Mount Zion Lady Braves versus the Lincoln Railers. Mount Zion up 6-0. Looking to maybe extend that here in the second half. And Lincoln having some new faces come on here in the second half. Mount Zion going with the same starting 11. So a throw in here for Lincoln. Macy Fleming picks it up and clears it. And try and find its way to Wrigley Donahue. 18 heads that. Gets it to number 12 on Lincoln. And Lincoln just giving that up right to, I believe, Emma Shoemaker. And Lincoln giving some time here. Brenna takes that off of her. Brenna trying to get her away from her Lincoln defender. Plays that to Emma. Emma has Boston calling for it. Goes straight. And the ball has a weird spin to it, so Isabel tries to pick that up. Gets away from Brenna, and Lincoln's gonna clear that to number 26. Bria gets the ball to Boston. Boston playing a 1-2 with Emma Shoemaker, and Boston can be in here. Can possibly make this 7-0. Kicks it with her left foot, but the Lincoln keeper makes a save there and keeps the score at 6-0. And it looks like Emma Shoemaker is going to take this corner kick. So Mount Zion lining up. Bria and Kendall Arwanski staying back on defense. The ball falls. Ball's bouncing around. Macy gets on it. Macy tries to hit a shot. Ball gets cleared again. Bouncing around the 18-yard box. Brenna eventually gets it. She's on her left foot. She's going to look to have a shot. And the Lincoln keeper makes a save.
That ball almost got away from her
Yeah.
for a second there.
Almost over. Dove there. Didn't even dive, but over adjusted herself to her right-hand side. Would have liked to see a dramatic save.
An awesome layout save there.
Katie finds us to Boston. Boston can be in here, but good recovery by 16. Boston can get on the right foot. Good shot. Ball's bouncing around. Wrigley trying to get a shot off, and Lincoln lives to see another day. Well, I guess the score is 6-0, but on that attack. Good header there by Brenna. Sorry, I'm just laughing at Brenna. Brenna trying to say, I don't like you, Logan, and she does, and keeper can't save that, and Brenna makes it 7-0 with her fourth goal.
Now I think she has more goals in this one game than you do in the entire
Hey,
season.
shut up, okay? I am not goal hungry. I don't try to score goals. Especially igniting.
Yeah.
I don't like to score goals in these type of games.
In these type of games.
Yeah, they mean nothing to me. Anyway, Brenna scores that 7th one, and she's going to go out, and so will Katie Oliger. Brenna just heard me right there and was like, hey, you know what? Logan's making fun of me up there. I'm gonna go score a goal.
I honestly think I'm going to text Coach Moore and tell him that your team is worthless to him.
No, not his team, just not scoring goals against Taylorville. Just, like, if it's going to be a blowout, there's no need to score so many. There's no fun in that. There's no, what do those goals really mean?
Pad the stats. Duh.
Yeah, I know. That's why Jonathan loves to do that. Jonathan actually stole my goal one time this season. It was literally going, I think you were commentating. It was going across the line, and Jonathan's just like, I'll take that.
Oh, yeah.
It was against Taylorville. That one actually would have mattered. It was 0-0 at the time. I mean, Jonathan's like, I don't think you'll be having that. That is mine.
Johnny would be the one to go in and try and steal the goal and somehow still kick the crossbar.
Yeah. I believe that is mine. Kendall Arwanski has Isabel trying to make a run down this line. Isabel, great ball by Kendall. Isabel can find a cross, but she shoots it, I believe. Was that a shot or a cross?
Yeah, I think that could have been either or. Either or, she didn't really get the angle on it.
Yeah, maybe she just mishit it, but ball goes out, and a bunch of substitutions coming in here. I think Lincoln can now take this free kick. Time was cut in half as well, so we only got 16 minutes left here.
As Isabel quickly just kicked that right out. Bring in Lincoln throwing.
Looking for Macy. I think Macy's playing up top now. Yeah, Boston's playing center back. So Macy looking to pick up some goals in this game.
She's also just a good player to have up top whenever you're having corner kicks with her height.
Allie trying to find that ball through. Can't find Macy. But Macy can steal this off of the defender. She's going to look to get a shot. She does. And good save by the Lincoln keeper. And she keeps the score 7-0.
Was that the dramatic save you're talking about earlier?
Yeah, that was good enough. That was going in at least, so good save there by the Lincoln keeper. And I don't know nobody's he's calling for a sub. So Chloe Davis will be coming out here, and Piper Crowder will be going in for her.
Back in for the Braves.
Back in for the Braves, Piper Crowder.
So throwing. Oh wait, Chloe Davis didn't go out. She went to the midfield. And she's getting put to work here, putting her foot in. Finds its way to Haley Bolson. Haley Bolson having some runs.
Call that one the runs test.
Yeah. Boston just kind of going around these Lincoln defenders. Piper trying to put these Lincoln attackers to work.
The offenders.
I was going to say the offenders. No, I'm not going to say that.
You offended me.
Yeah, exactly. And
Piper's trying to keep that in.
Yeah, Piper just couldn't get to it, and it's a Lincoln throw. Lincoln just hoping to find some positives in this game, maybe get a goal or two at these last 13 minutes. Allie Root gets a foot on it. And Macy's going to track this down. Yeah, good thing we didn't have any collisions there. And yeah. And they pick up the ball there. Ball's getting punted. Allie trying to get that ball to Ren, but couldn't get it to her, and Ren's going to have to apply some pressure to Lincoln's defender. She doesn't earn a throw in, so it's going to be Lincoln throwing. Lincoln to start an attack maybe. Finds 24 running down the line. And she knocks down Boston. I believe it's a free kick to, okay, free kick to Mount Zion. A little bit of confusion there. Boston passes that to Chloe. Chloe trying to pass that to Piper, but Piper and her not on the same wavelength, but Piper eventually comes away with it. Gives it off to Ali Root. Root unable to find any outlets there, but can only find its way to Boston, and Boston's going to try and deal with this after playing center back. She can't stand still. Kind of like Piper's covering for her there. Bria getting it to Chloe. Chloe going for that straight ball through to Macy. Macy possibly in here. Ball gets steered away from her, and it's going to be a Mount Zion corner.
This is really where Macy's height can come into play here if they can get the ball up to her.
Now in for the Braves, Sophie Castro.
So Sophie coming in for Isabel. We didn't know she was actually playing. Yeah. We didn't actually know she was playing last time she was in. And we realized it when she was in center back. We're like, wait, Sophie's on the team? So, yeah, Sophie Castro playing, I think, right mid right now. Ball gets headed away. And Chloe Davis finishes that off the volley. Good finish. It makes the score 8-0.
Chloe Davis with the volley.
A nice finish.
As the Braves are already up 8, they don't look to be slowing down whatsoever.
Yeah, everyone's just kind of walking back right now. I don't know why, but Haley's stopping and Lincoln. Okay, yeah, like, is Haley coming back? So eventually it comes back to Mount
I think
Zion's
Haley
half.
just decides she's going to
Yeah.
play for Lincoln the rest of the game. Asking one of her new friends if they have any extra white jerseys for her. As
Yeah, Ren's going to chase this down. Mount Zion throw. Can't see who played it, but
Ethan Osborne's yelling at our cameraman.
yeah, I was going to say, Ethan blocking my view. Jeez, Ethan. Ethan not hearing me right now. Ethan ignoring me. Lincoln's going to try and start an attack. Ball runs through to 33. 3-on-3. Kind of 4-on-3 now. As Sophia Byers works back. And she can hit a shot. And you can hear a lot of screaming. And it stays. As a Mount Zion goal kick. And she can't believe she missed, but mask fell off, I think. Turn this up. So
As Logan and I are just listening to the
Lincoln parents right now
yeah.
cheering on 33. Good cut there by Boston. Boston right in the midfield, and Haley Bolson. Haley going up to Macy, but Macy can't pick it up there. And trying to get to Sophia. Sophia Byers going to chase that down. Haley Bolson kind of kneeing that to Macy Fleming, and Ren Bush is way offside. And Macy's going to take this herself, hit a shot off the post, and Macy would have liked to have that one back.
I like to call that one the Oliver Classic. Or the Austin Classic.
And yeah, that's a goal kick for Lincoln, but You know, Derek and Alger missing some easy chances over the years. But Macy's a center back, so we'll give it to her. Actually, Derek and Jonathan played center back their freshman year. So that's probably why. It's just a center back thing. And another one. We're going to call it the Fleming Classic in a second. No hate, Macy. It's just a center back thing to do, I guess. Macy was actually in goal the last game after Emily Lewis got a yellow card, so she played the last, I think, 20 minutes in goal for Mount Zion.
Only a yellow card.
Only a yellow card, yeah. She could have came back in, but
I was like, she's fine.
the game was kind of already out of hand at that point, so Macy played. And that's going to go out for a Mount Zion throw.
Do you remember when Griffin Irby tried out?
Yeah.
He said the only reason he tried out is because he wanted to break the school record for how many yellow cards he can get in a season.
That's not a good thing to break. Is there actually a record for that?
I have no clue. But
Chloe
he seemed
Davis dribbling
convinced.
right through him and picking up her second. Chloe Davis, like a hot knife through butter. And
Goal by Chloe Davis.
Brenna Frommel-esque, and she finishes that to make it 9-0. Huh? Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know Boston has 2, Chloe has 2, Brenna has 4.
Rayleigh Donahue
Has 1.
I think does that add up?
Yeah.
Does it? 2, 2, 4, 4.
1.
Yeah, okay, yeah, it does. For some reason, I was thinking that only added up to like 7. It's like we're missing 2 goals.
The rank sum test.
You're not funny. I'm done with school now. You don't have to bring that stuff up now. Piper's gonna try and pick that up at 16, strips it from her, and Wrigley eventually cleans that up. Sophia Castro is gonna run this one down. Sophie with some cheerleaders in the crowd. Macy trying to run it through. That's gonna be Mount Zion throw in. So Castro throws this into
Fleming.
yeah. Fleming's going to look for a cross, but no runners. And Lincoln with the goalkeeper. She punt that or throw it? I couldn't see. That's going to not run out. Lincoln's going to keep it in. Has options on the line. Can't find him. Does a pullback.
4:20 left on the clock.
Oh, okay, thanks. Thanks for that, Nathan.
Just had to get that out there.
Thanks, yeah. Get that off your chest.
Yep.
And gets it to Chloe Davis, who I think is playing right back now. I was playing midfield, but was picking up too many goals there, so I had to move her back. And Macy's now on the attack. She's going to shoot it. Can she hit the post again? No. No hat trick for the post. And Lincoln's keeper can punt it away. Allie picks it up. Ryan and Allie, which one wants it? Neither of them. Lincoln picks it up. Allie sticking with it. This is just everyone. 24 goes to ground. Eventually gets back up. Piper trying to one-time that to Haley. This is just I don't know who has the ball at any point. I don't know what to say. And the ball finds its way out. And Mount Zion throw. Ryan throws it in. Finds Sophia Byers. Sophia trying to find Sophie. And 33 is going to try and form an attack for Lincoln. Trying to find 16 on that run through. And Boston deals with it. It can only find its way to 33 on Lincoln. Sophia Byers trying to do a pullback. Loses the ball. Ball just kind of bouncing around. No one really controlling it right now. Bren trying to fight through. Lincoln kicking it back. And eventually finds its way to Chloe Davis. I believe Wrigley.
Yeah, it looks like
Chloe's going to have to try and keep it in. And yeah, it just doesn't work out. 2 minutes left to go. Mount Zion up 9-0. 4 goals from Brenna. 2 goals from Chloe Davis. 2 from Boston Flanagan. And 1 goal from Wrigley Donahue. And legal throw-in, I believe. Can't see, but I believe it was. Wrigley tries to clear that. Sophia's gonna try and find Macy. Macy with the defender on her back. Ball's just bouncing around. It's like a ping pong in there. They're really controlling that. Macy Fleming can run through. Macy Fleming, she's in on goal. Number 8 has other things to say about that, though. She's going to drive her away from goal. Macy Fleming, and it's in! Macy finishes, and I don't think she hit the post there, so.
Just like Johnny,
Yep.
she has to hit 2 crossbars before he can hit a goal.
Exactly. So Macy Fleming with a minute left. Puts on the back of the net and makes it Mount Zion 10, Lincoln 0. Good job by Macy to show her center back instincts and still finish. So Allie kicks that back up. Both teams just ending this game as it is. Lincoln unable to find that goal. Had a few chances, but just couldn't put it in the back of the net. And Mount Zion are gonna then get away here with a clean sheet. Wrigley thighs that away. Haley Golson with all the time in the world, but the time runs out, and Mount Zion win 10-0. Lincoln with the 0. Thank you for joining us with this Mount Zion Braves TV broadcast, and hope you join us again.